I was on the trail that the deer wanted to take. It came right next to me. I stood still and let the deer do what it wanted, but what it wanted was to go around me and get ahead of me on trail. So I actually, I should have kept walking, because now I'm just stalking this deer. The fog is just drifting towards the middle. I think there's reflections. The Ray Lakes area is so beautiful, and there's a ton of water everywhere, which is fantastic. I cowboy camped last night by the lakes, and my sleeping bag is completely soaked from condensation, which I expected down in this lake valley. So I'll just dry it out sometime later when the sun comes out. And the Ray Lakes area is supposed to have a lot of bears that are quite aggressive about going for food, but I didn't see any. There's frost. And I was really cold last night, colder than I've been on trail in a long time, but I had plenty of layers and just snuggled into my sleeping bags. There's my crossing. Looks like I can do it. Looks like I can do it and keep my feet dry. It is break number 1, and I have the very first rays of sun in the morning. I camped in here last time. Maybe even had my tent right over there. There's this little bunch of really green rock. So many ferns. Oh, it does bounce a bit. There's a little... There's a person at the other end of it. It does bounce a little as you go on it. That bridge was over Woods Creek, which I am very glad that I did not have to ford. So the way this overall resupply section works, the section from Kearsarge Pass to VVR, although it's from Kearsarge Pass, which is the pass that you go over, and the name of the exit trail from the PCT, and then Onion Valley is the name of the trailhead you get to, and Independence is the name of the town that is nearest the trailhead, and Bishop is the town where I actually stayed in. So the resupply section, starting from all of that to VVR, the shape of it is that you're always going up to a pass and climbing down from a pass, and you go over 6 major passes. And besides that, there's not really any just random up and downs. It's just a long climb, see the pass, long climb down. And so I just reached the very bottom of that descent at about 8,500 feet. That's the lowest I'll be for a long time. And now I'm climbing up to Pinchot Pass at a little over 12,000.
Okay, here is the elevation profile for my hike. On the far left there, the topmost peak, that is Forester Pass, just for reference. That's not on this current section, but then it goes Glen, and then the next two Pinchot and Mather passes, then Muir Pass, and then Selden Pass. And those 6 are all in the same section. And just for reference, here is the southern part of trail. This is what the elevation profile usually looks like.
This is break number 2 by the really cool water slide. I got this golden milk turmeric latte coconut milk thing at the bargain grocery store and shared it with a friend, and that's what I'm going to use to flavor my oatmeal. It's pretty bitter and a little spicy, so I brought some brown sugar from the hostel to sweeten it up. And my brown sugar did solidify, so I'm trying to break it up. And then some trail mix. I got this mango macadamia blend that looks really good. Breakfast, shoes off break. I'm drying out my quilt. What are you? I hit 800 PCT trail miles a little bit ago. There was no little number made of pine cones or sticks or whatever this time. I think maybe because we're in the Sierra, maybe you're not supposed to do that, or because we all have done way more than 800 miles at this point with the 16 to Whitney and then the 16 out to Kearsarge Pass. But I'm still celebrating those. So at 800 miles, I'm just really happy that I'm out here, and I'm feeling really, really confident that I can stay out perhaps as long as I want. I'm currently in the last of the really hard parts of trail. This area has lots of quaking aspen, I think. Let's see if we'll pop his head out. It's another one of those alligator lizards. This one lost his tail. That's back the way I came. This is brick number 3, I think, but it has weirdly a lot of mosquitoes. This is kind of good, the smoky barbecue Parmesan chips thing, but I did think I was getting only Parmesan chips and not like a trail mix. My bear can is sitting on top of my pack a little bit better now. At first, when I came out with 5 days of food and my pack was a little taller,
this strap was right up at the edge and it almost wasn't big enough. I even tried to go into town and replace it with a longer strap, but there was nothing that fit. These mountains are very red. What kind of bug are you? Your weird little giraffe neck. Looking back where I came from. There's some clouds starting to form. It's 2 p.m. right now, and I think they're gonna be fine. There's so many mini pine trees in here. There's a lot of clouds behind me. Hopefully they'll stay back there though. I think I see Pinchot Pass up there. Oh, and there's the trail in. I have still taken 0 steps on snow in this section. I sent my micro spikes home in Bishop. I'm really glad that I did. I don't need that kind of weight. And it's July 22nd, and so the Sierra is just really chill and really beautiful right now. I don't have any of the huge hazards and challenges that the earlier Nobos had. Although I will say, the Sierra is hard enough without those, with the altitude and the elevation and the climbs and the extra bear can weight. It's a tough area. They were so cute. I could have watched that family of chipmunks forever, or ground squirrels, or whatever they are. I'm stopping to take a breather because my pulse is getting up a little high. I'm getting close to the top, but even though I've been up to this altitude quite a few times, it still takes a lot to acclimate. So I just keep going really slow.
I made it to the top of big pass number 3 for this section, Pinchot Pass. The elevation is 12,127 feet. Here's that big mountain I've been seeing. Mount Wynn, maybe? There's where I came up this little trail, and before that I had been up in that valley. That's south. Here's the top of the pass. And a couple of lakes I don't know the names of yet, but that's where the trail goes. And then there's the rest of our 360. Ooh, and I think this is the highest I'll be for the rest of the entire trail. It's over 12,000. There'll be a couple more right around 12,000, but not as high as 12,127. Oh, there's a marmot. Two marmots. This one looks really tired. Poor buddy. Oh, another bold one. Eating my Cheez-Its. Oh. Looks like someone sliced these rocks up like a piece of bread. Ooh. Ooh, more bread loaf. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if the volume of stream crossings comes through, but I've crossed like 30 little streams and creeks today. It's the most water I've seen on trail for sure. So pretty. I'm heading down Pinchot and towards Mather Pass. I wonder if that is it. This one has lots of moss and a sandy kind of pool bottom. I have a few miles left, but I'm nearing the end of my day and I'm feeling so strong. My body is feeling so good, and really I think, well, I'm going downhill, so of course I feel good right now, but still I haven't had any back issues on this section, which makes me very happy. And it's been a really great day where I didn't have to carry any water almost at all. Cute animals, I had great conversation with people, and just beautiful scenery. So yeah, good happy day. Next, I'm coming to the Kings River, which is one of the ones that can be really dangerous for nobos because in early June, like a month and a half ago, it can be thigh deep and fast. And sometimes it's so dangerous that people won't even cross it. They'll just stay on this side of the river and just work their way off trail until they reconnect with the trail. That would be a really safe, easy ford if I had to do it. But I am going to that log over there. There's a lot of tangible markers that my body is healing and I'm recovering and getting stronger. And that is one of them. My balance is back. I've always had really good balance on things like rock hops and log crossings. But in the beginning, like a few months ago, I was pretty unsteady on my feet just because my muscles weren't used to being used at all. Also, that was the very bottom of the descent, and now I'm climbing again up towards Mather Pass, which I will do tomorrow. Ooh, these paintbrushes have bits of yellow in them. Also, the light is really yellow right now because the clouds, the clouds are really yellow from the sunset. Here's camp for the night, I think. Definitely not the best site. I think I can make it work. Okay, I have my ramen that I soaked previously ready to eat. Gonna reorganize my bear can and eat some dinner. I can already feel the condensation settling. It's gonna be a soaked night, I believe.